All right, viewers, let's go to the other top story we're tracking right now, and that is what is happening. India's top players have alleged, wrestling players who have got medals for India, players who have made every Indian proud, players who have excelled in their sport. Those players are saying that they have been sexually assaulted and they're continuing their protest. They're saying they want the removal of the WFI boss, the top boss. In fact, it's a big Republic impact, a big campaign by Republic where we highlighted the issues that the wrestlers were facing, and now we know that now the WFI boss is going to put in his papers. He will resign. The champions are fighting back, and soon I'll be joined by my reporters of Republic TV. We have Madhurima, we have Shravan as well. We're going to Shravan a little bit later, but let's go to Madhurima first. Madhurima, good evening to you. You are right over there. You are where the action is happening. The protests are happening. You have been covering the story since morning. Take our viewers through what's the latest coming in, because it's a big Republic impact, Madhurima. That right now, after so much of pressure being put, we are seeing that the WFI boss is going to resign. That's what we are hearing.
Well, absolutely, Shivangi. We here at Republic TV have been consistently pressing upon the demands that have been put forth by the wrestlers for demands that have been put up by our pride. And I'll take you to the visuals as I speak, as Bajrang Punia is about to address the media any time. But as you were pointing out, the biggest update in this entire matter is that of the WFI boss will be sacked soon. If he doesn't really put down his papers in this executive meeting that has been called, he will be asked to put down his paper and and will be asked to resign, Shivangi. But this entire aggravated atmosphere around me, as you can see that the number of people, yesterday there were around a handful of people, around 40-50, but you can see today in hundreds the wrestlers from across the country have poured in because they demand justice, and the allegations that have been put forth are of very serious nature. And looking at the performance of the wrestlers in our country, it is indeed the crown jewel of sports. If we speak about the performance even in the Commonwealth Games or even at the Tokyo Olympics, we saw that how well did these wrestlers performed, and now that they have been forced to come down to the streets here at Jantar Mantar in the national capital, it is indeed a matter of worry, and which is why we saw that even a meeting was held between the sports ministry officials and these wrestlers over here. Bajrang Punia, Sakshi Malik, all went to the sports ministry, and there was a detailed meeting held for over an hour where all these points, tenets were tabled, the demands were tabled. We'll have to see as to what really happens, but the government has already taken some serious cognizance of the entire matter, where they have given 72 hours to WFI to respond to these serious allegations being put by these athletes, over here, these wrestlers over here, and that they are asking for. Now I'm joined by editor Shravan Sen. As you can see that a lot is happening here since morning. The entire demand still remains the same, and they are still pressing upon those demands to be fulfilled, and there's soon going to be a meeting over here.
Well, in fact, what you're seeing right now, what's really happening is that with that particular meeting that actually